Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today, taking a look at Rhydon with Lapras and Hypno in the back. So Rhydon is a pretty solid Pokemon. I mean, Mudslap is very powerful actually, so I'm really excited to see how these games play out, of course. As I said, Mudslap, very powerful, and it does well against the poison types, like Alolan Muck, which is dark poison, but it's only weak to ground, right? So that's where Mudslap would come in handy. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into the commentary. Going up against a Golem, so that's not a Pokemon you see every day, but it's really cool nonetheless. We do see a Surf come in, and that will get the shield, switch it into Lapras, but the Golem does get off an attack. Now, I'm not familiar with Golem's moveset. Rock Blast. Okay, I thought it had Rock Blast, but I wasn't too sure. In comes Chansey. So Chansey, definitely probably one of the more, I would say, more annoying Pokemon to deal with. Definitely very tanky. I mean, as you can see, it ate up that Skull Bash like it was nothing, right? But at the same time, Chansey doesn't have a good attack. But either way, we'll see how this plays out. So Chansey is going to be hit with the Surf this time. So just going to go ahead and go for the Surf, not going for another Skull Bash. Really does nothing, to be honest. I mean, Chansey is so broken. I mean, an XL Chansey is just so thick, right? I mean, I don't have enough XL candies, but, you know, for those that do, definitely a really solid Pokemon. In comes Hypno to try and Confusion, but out comes Lickitung. So, looks like we have the Chansey with Lickitung team, so put that on the team with pretty much any other Pokemon. It's definitely really solid. Of course, on this team, we see the Golem from the opponent, but Lickitung is going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam. A lot of Chansey and Lickitung teams are like timeout teams where you try to stall out the clock and win by having more Pokemon or more health than your opponent. I don't know if that's this team's strategy, but that's a strategy I have seen. So Hypno does go down, so definitely down a Pokemon, which is not good. They do go ahead and pull the switch into Chansey, saving that Lickitung, so Chansey is going to go ahead and go for a Psychic. So now the opponent is up 2 Pokemon, which is not good. We'll see. Excuse me. We'll see how this plays out. This Lapras is very low as well. Going to be able to farm down, maybe? I don't know. Wow, Chansey will not go down. Okay, so there it goes. It finally goes down. But again, the opponent still has a Pokemon advantage. Is that Golem that came in? I think Golem came in. So we're going to see a Surf. Of course, Surf will be enough to KO. So Golem does go down. So now it's, you know, both Pokemon are left with, or both trainers are left with one Pokemon Surf. Going to get the shield makes sense. Oh, Lapras goes down, so it doesn't come to time, but Lapras still able to go down, and Lickitung does win that game. So that was a very good game. Well played. Unfortunately, not able to win that, but that is okay. We are going to go ahead and move into the next battle. But, yeah, Chansey and Lickitung. Honestly, I think I've only battled one Chansey this cup, to be honest with you. I see Lickitung all the time, but Chansey, maybe a lot of trainers don't have access to Chansey. That could be why. But anyway, in comes Lapras. Oh, the opponent switches into a Alolan Mawak. This is a great matchup for Lapras. That might have been a misclick by the opponent because, of course, I mean, Lapras, I mean, you do have to win this matchup because you do need to align that Hypno on Machamp. So this may have been a mistake by the opponent. It likely was. But we'll see. I mean, Lapras might start to have to shield, actually. Not going to shield this one. Going to be a Bone Club. So Lapras is actually going to go down. The opponent's actually still going to win this. Okay. Yeah, the opponent's going to be able to win this. That's definitely not good. I thought this was a little bit better for Lapras, that matchup. But, I mean, taking that Shadow Bone is not great. In comes Alolan Sandslash. That would have been pretty nice. Well, I mean, I guess Rhydon is weak to ice attacks as well. But you know, it would have been better to have Hypno, of course, on the Machamp, but we're going to see a Thunder Punch come in. It could be Fire Punch. They're not going to shield it, though, so they're going to call that. So that is a nice call by the opponent. So Sandslash is going to go ahead and go for another Ice Punch. Going to get it pretty low. We're going to see the Thunder Punch. The Sandslash might shield and farm down. Yeah, they do. That makes sense. So Sandslash is going to be able to successfully farm down, so good play by the opponent there. In comes Rhydon. So Rhydon is going to go ahead and shield this one. It's going to be an Ice Punch. It makes sense to shield that. In comes Machamp. Machamp will go ahead and go for the Cross Chop. So Rhydon is going to go ahead and shield this. But Rhydon, or not Rhydon, but Machamp has no shields left. So this should KO the Machamp, right? And then just going to be able to beat that Sandslash. No, the Sandslash barely gets to a move. Oh man, that is a rough one. I thought that was going to be a win there. So almost pulled it out. So nice game, but unfortunately not able to win that. But that was a good attempt, Despite the poor lead, still a nice attempt as well. But we'll go ahead and move into the next game. So it's going to be Rhydon into Alolan Raichu. This is a great matchup. Of course, Grass Knot is a possibility. I believe it has Grass Knot, right? I think it does. So Rhydon is just going to shield just in case. Psychic would do a lot, so it is Psychic. That would still do a lot. And we do see a Farm Down, so very nice. In comes Zapdos. Okay, so Zapdos is a flying type in addition to an electric type, so it's taking resisted damage, but it's still taking a decent amount, We're going to see an attack. Now, these attacks, Drill Peck, going to be resisted. So is Thunderbolt, going to be double resisted, right? So, Rhydon, going to be able to take one Drill Peck. They do go ahead and shield. Out comes Lapras. In comes Electrode. So this is a triple electric team by the opponent. I love it. So, shout out to the opponent for that. We're going to see a Discharge. Of course, Rhydon definitely has a field day against triple electric teams for sure, because they are weak to ground. So that is fine. So we're going to see Rhydon come in. Rhydon is going to go ahead and go for the Farm Down. And we do see some lag. Okay, the opponent probably could have gotten off an attack if it wasn't for that lag. But it is what it is. The Rhydon is going to be able to win that game. So triple electric team. I like it, to be honest. Really nice. Really cool team by the opponent as well. You don't see Shadow Zapdos every day either. So that was pretty cool. Okay, so Rhydon into Alolan Raichu. So another Alolan Raichu, great matchup. In comes Blastoise. You got to get out. So going to go ahead into Hypno. You have to win this matchup. Hypno has to win because you cannot have that Lapras on Raichu. At least you don't want it, right? So we do see a shield from the Blastoise. Blastoise will go ahead and throw an attack. So Hypno going to go ahead and shield that. Going to be a Hydro Cannon. Trying to get to another Thunder Punch. Able to get there. Very nice. So let's see if the Blastoise shields. Hypno should be able to win this matchup. I mean, it could shield and Farm Down. It's not going to shield. This probably doesn't KO, to be honest. It does not. It does get it low. In comes Raichu, switching into Rhydon. So great matchup, as we know. Rhydon is going to go ahead and shield. It's going to be a Wild Charge. So that's double resisted. Probably could have taken it, but that's fine. Don't want to risk the Psychic or the Grass Knot. We do see a Blastoise. Blastoise actually has an attack. I didn't realize they had an attack. Okay. Did that damage not go through? I don't know what happened. Wait, that damage looked like it didn't go through. There was no shield, right? I have to go back and rewatch that because it looked like the damage didn't go through. Maybe that was lag or something. Either way, this is going to be a good game because this is a Dark Poison type. And of course, Mudslap going to be doing a lot of damage. Dark Pulse is going to KO. That's fine. Lapras can come in. Just needs to get to his Surf. And the opponent is going to concede that game. So that's going to be a great game. Very well played. Yeah, it looked like the damage didn't go through. That Hydro Cannon would have KO'd Rhydon, right? I don't know. But either way, Rhydon into Snorlax. So this is... Okay, we'll see how this plays out. I don't think this is superpower, so probably just going to be a Body Slam. Yeah. Does a decent amount, to be honest. I mean, this damage is definitely adding up. Look how low Rhydon is. So Rhydon going to be able to go for the Surf. Snorlax will shield it up, so at least picking up a shield there. Okay, maybe they're farming down, so if they're attempting to farm down, Rhydon is able to get to another Surf, and Snorlax will double shield. So they do go ahead and farm down, but able to get both shields. Hypno is coming in. Okay, it's definitely going to be Body Slam here. You don't go for Superpower here, unless if they happen to have, like, Earthquake, which they could, but they're just going to go ahead and go for the Body Slams, and Hypno will go ahead and farm down. So what is going to come in? Going to be a Sand Slash. Unfortunately, this Hypno does not have Fire Punch, but that's okay. We're going to see a Shadow Ball. So that's doing a good amount of damage. In comes Lapras. Yeah, honestly, just take it. Going to be a Bulldoze, makes sense, but it really doesn't do too much. Going to go ahead and go for the Surf right now. This Surf, probably enough to KO the Alolan Sand Slash. As it is, and in comes Beedrill. That's going to be a good game. Yeah, still has 2 shields. And now you can safely shield, even if it's a Fell Stinger, right? Which it actually is, but that's fine, because Lapras is going to be able to get to a Skobesh. Actually came close, but let's see, is this Skobesh enough to KO, though? It is, okay, yeah. I thought it was enough, but either way, great game, well played, able to win that game. So let's go ahead and move into the next game. I think this might be the final game in the video, I believe it is. So we'll see how the final game plays out. Of course, this Rhydon also single moved as well. That's fine, so we'll see how this game plays out. So Rhydon into Gengar. Okay, dishing out super effective damage towards the Gengar. Look how much Mud Slap is doing to Gengar. You just shield and farm down. This is a Shadow Punch. Yeah, gonna be a Shadow Punch, but you just shield, farm down. Gengar is gone. Rhydon has a lot of health. Gonna go ahead and go for the Surf. I think I would have switched out into like Lapras or something. But they actually do go ahead and shield, so that's good. That's able to get a shield there. So Lapras is gonna go ahead and come in now. And it's going to take this attack. Is it going to be a Hydro? It is a Hydro. Could have been a Skull Bash, but it was a Hydro. I don't know if they have Skull Bash. They could have Ice Beam as well. So we're going to see another attack come in. Going to be another Hydro Cannon. That's fine. So Skull Bash coming in. And this is going to not connect. The opponent will shield that. Maybe they have something weak. They probably have something weak in the back to Lapras. But we're going to see this Surf come in, just doing as much damage as possible. Blastoise is attempting to farm down and not going to be able to get it because Hypno switches in, but Hypno will be able to take this Hydro Cannon. Takes it really well, actually. In comes Sand Slash. Okay, so yeah, Sand Slash doesn't really do well against Lapras because the Ice attacks are double resisted. We're going to see an Ice Punch. Hypno still not shielding. Shadow Ball coming in. So this is actually a pretty close matchup. Shadow Ball going to connect, doing a lot of damage. Trying to get to a Thunder Punch, but the Sand Slash throws, which is good because they could have farmed down, I think. But it was good that they threw an attack. So in comes Rhydon. Rhydon does farm down. Wants to get to his Surf. Not able to get there. Not able to get there. Oh my gosh, that's a loss. I thought that was going to be a win. But that's a great game. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.